with Rob. That's okay. It can, because I'm really not. I'm just using the microphone on a different program instead of the one that microphone thinks I'm picking up from. So that's perfectly cool. So let's see how the day is going today. So far today, it's been a good morning. I woke up a tad bit late, hence why we're getting a bit of a late start. Happy Friday to you as well, Luke, and good morning to you as well. It's been a good week so far, and it's been a lot of fun. Like I said yesterday, I went for a good sized bike ride on Wednesday morning, and then yesterday I had a friend come over and we went to the beach and hung out and had a good time. Now, when I say hung out to the beach, I mean what's left of the beach here in the Shuswap. The water levels are rising pretty quickly in Shuswap Lake, so we are actually running out of beach pretty quickly. I was down there probably about 2 weeks ago, and there was plenty of beach to go and build sandcastles and play and everything. And then this week, there's pretty much nothing left. We found like a sliver of beach that was probably about 5 feet remaining of it, if we were lucky, before we get up into the grass. And then and that was just on the dog beach. And once you get rid of the sand in the dog beach, then you don't really have much in the way of anything except for trees and forested area. So once that's done, there's no more dog beach. And then the other regular beach, once the sand is gone, you're up into the grass. And we haven't had the beach kind of disappear on us like this in actually about 2 years. It does seem to happen a little bit more frequently. So it's been about 2 years since we've had the water level come up to the point where we haven't had much in the way of beach. So it's probably bound to happen here again really quickly. So we are going to try and make the best of it as we can. The water's still pretty clear and clean, so we can still go swimming. We can go down to the grass area. We just can't take the dog with us, unfortunately, so we can still be able to get out and hit the beach. There wasn't a lot of people there yesterday, but I think a lot of people have finally managed to get back to work as well, which is really awesome for them. And so there wasn't a lot of people out. It was also mid-afternoon, so on a Thursday. So I didn't think there'd be a whole lot of people there. And with the water level rising as quickly as it is, we probably won't see a lot of people at the beach. And eventually they'll probably end up closing the beach down here in the next little bit again anyway, just due to the fact that the water level is coming up quite high, which kind of sucks because my kids really love going to the beach and playing in the water. So there is another park thing on the other side of the lake that we could probably get to as well. That would work out pretty decently. So we will see about trying to get over there during the summer and seeing about, at least for the first little bit, to go swimming if they don't close that one down as well. That one's really kind of hard to say. I'm not sure where the water level ends up coming up there. But today we were looking at some lovely blue skies and sunshine. We're supposed to get up to, I think it was like 27 or something like that today. So it's going to be a nice hot day out today, which is really sweet. And then I have a game night with a friend tonight. And then tomorrow morning, I have to pick up my kids at around 11 o'clock, and then we'll have some fun. What I'm thinking of doing with my oldest, because he likes Nerf guns, is setting up a bit of a Nerf gun fight in the house, and then probably live streaming it. As I do have some mounts that we can put the iPhones and stuff kind of on the guns or on ourselves, and that way we can kind of see from each other's perspectives, and then have it where we're somehow at least try to figure it out. Maybe it might take us a couple tries to get it figured out where we can actually see from each other's perspectives as to who's fighting who, and the bullets flying around the house from the Nerf guns. So I think that'd be kind of a fun idea for Saturday or Sunday. And then I think we might actually, well, we're also going to try and do some stuff outside as well, since it's really lovely and beautiful out. So I'm just not sure exactly what we're going to be able to completely do, just with all I'm just not sure what we're going to be able to do, because I'm not really sure what the weather's supposed to be like. Some people say it's supposed to be absolutely beautiful, and some people are, well, it's supposed to be kind of rainy and miserable. So we will we will see what ends up happening, and we'll kind of just work with it as it comes up, I guess. Yeah, the idea there does sound pretty cool. I kind of like the idea. I came up with it, I think it was yesterday, with the idea of just kind of live streaming like a Nerf gun fight in the house here. So, and then I was thinking, like, if it gets really good, we can start trying to find bigger and better areas for it as well, and possibly incorporate more people into it also. So we will see how that all ends up going. Well, that's not what I wanted. But yeah, it's I thought it was kind of a neat idea. And then we could have because he has a laptop. I obviously have a laptop, and we can set them up on each end of the house and try and see where each other are to try and get up on the best angles to try and shoot. We don't have a huge house or anything, so it won't take a lot, but it'll just be like a bullet hell kind of game, because we have like 500 Nerf bullets, and we have my oldest has a gun that can actually fire them off in quite rapid succession. So that'll be pretty exciting, and I'll just be using the ones that I thought I changed all that. I did. And I'll be using the gun that doesn't fire quite as quickly, obviously, because I give him the unfair advantage all the time. So we will see how quickly I get hit. Pretty much the only rule we have with our Nerf guns is that there's no shooting in the face. We know accidents happen, so we try not to get mad about it, but that is legitimately our only rule. Anything else pretty well goes, just you can't get shot in the face. That's the only thing that I ask that doesn't happen. I'm not sure if my youngest will take part or not. Sometimes he does take part in those kinds of things, sometimes he doesn't. So we will have to see how he feels about taking part. If not, he'll just sit in his room and probably watch Stinky and Dirty Show. So, or Thomas and Friends, or play Super Mario Brothers or something, and kind of stay out of the way. The reason he doesn't take part, if you've been on the episodes before, is he's autistic, so sometimes it might be a little overwhelming for him. We are definitely leaving the dog outside because she will just nonstop bark at us the entire time, and that gets pretty irritating pretty quickly, especially when you're inside. So we will be leaving the dog outside during our Nerf gun battle. I'm really hoping this whole idea of live streaming it does work. If it does, it would be on unfortunately I won't be putting it on Get Vocal, because that doesn't seem like something that would be appropriate to the community that's on here. But it would be something that would probably be onto like Twitch and Mixer and DLive and places kind of like that, instead, to kind of get perspective. And maybe we can get some people helping us out to try and say, hey, he's here, or look out, he's around the corner, stuff like that. So we'll see how all that goes and pans out. I think it'll be kind of fun and quite exciting as well to try and set something like that up, and then make it like in a bigger area as well. So if we could figure out a way of having some kind of, I don't know, like rent a warehouse or something from somebody for a couple of hours and have a little course set up, and then have like a couple teams of 3 or 4 people that are doing the same thing, and we could just take it from those kind of perspectives to see where people are and try to figure out and plan, and have the community tell us where people are and try and help us out in that kind of way with the lovely chat. So that way we can see if we can try and sneak up on people and get the intel from the other folks, and they get the same intel from the same folks or other folks as well, and try to sneak up and eliminate the other teams and capture them. And oh man, my allergies have started to kick in this morning. Oh, pardon me. My allergies started kicking in this morning finally, from all the pollen and cut grass and hay and stuff finally. So I've been sneezing a lot more lately. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for the weekend. For tomorrow, I'm not too sure exactly what we'll have planned, but I think that'll be the plan for Sunday, is the Nerf battle course that we're going to try and stream, which basically means I end up pretty well rearranging the furniture in the living room, or at least a couple of the chairs anyway, and just moving things around so things don't get bumped or broken. Thank you. So basically, I'm going to end up probably moving the couch and the rocking chair and a couple of the tables around and try to set up little forts. And then he has his bedroom where he can set up a bit of a fort as well. And we have some other little things we can set up, with little barricades probably in the hallway. And then we'll have the bathroom in my bedroom that we can duck into to kind of deke each other out and try to ambush one another with the guns. And man, like I'm talking, like we got some pretty good sized Nerf guns. Like his automatic one, you have to pull a trigger and it like starts revving up air, and then you can pull it and it shoots darts super, actually, well, not super fast, but quickly enough that it's hard to avoid them. We have a bunch of like little handgun Nerf guns, and then like we have other little rifles and stuff as well. I got him these really cool ones from Boomco that are designed after some of the Halo weapons. He's got an MK5 assault rifle from the UNSC assault rifle from Halo, and that thing you pump it up a few times and you pull the trigger, and that thing rapid fires 8 darts all at once, and they hurt because they're hard plastic. They're meant to be shot at targets or somebody who's wearing at least a little bit of protective gear on them, so that way when it hits, it doesn't leave it doesn't hurt quite as much. Because you can be standing at the end of our hallway, which is probably about 20 feet, and somebody can be standing at the other end of the living room and shoot, and they still sting a bit once they get down there. So we're going to avoid using those ones. We're just going to use the regular Nerf ones. Although the Nerf darts we have sting quite a bit too, because they're aftermarket Nerf darts, so they don't have like the rubber tips. They're actually the old school hard plastic tips. So they do sting quite a bit if you get a little too close and shoot. So I guess we have 2 rules: not in the face and no point blank range shots. So just because they do end up hurting, we'll probably end up going for a couple of, maybe go for a hike tomorrow as well, just up in the trails over on the backside of my place here. And then we will also probably end up, I'm not too sure. We kind of play the weekends by ear for the most part, so we will see what ends up happening. Monday we'll try and get something done as well. I know my oldest wants to do live streaming stuff as well with video games and everything, so we're gonna set that up probably Saturday night and Sunday night since he's here, and we'll just kind of pick a game, and I'll sit with him and we'll talk about it, and he'll stream it and play it while streaming, and then we'll just discuss the game as we go along, which I think will be a lot of fun. We haven't done something like that. I know I keep saying it, but we're gonna work on these. We're going to finish off these birdhouses this weekend as well. We just got to paint them up so we can hang them up. That'll probably be something we'll do tomorrow as well. We'll pick up some birdseed to put into them. So once we do have them painted, we can get them hung up and start getting some birds coming out. Maybe we'll get some hangers. We'll put them out on the fence posts here as well. That'd actually be kind of cool. So we'll probably end up doing something like that so the birds can go out and sit on the fence posts as well and eat. And we can see them from the window a lot better too. But yeah, that's pretty much what I think we'll have planned for this weekend and kind of what's been going on. I don't really have anything else to talk about right at the moment. Like I said, these are more just logs just to show what I've been, just like a video log for myself, basically, in the end. And the chat with the community, like Luke here over in Get Vocal, that's been chatting it up. We have a viewer from, I'm not too sure exactly where, because I haven't had a chance to go take a look. I'm assuming probably Twitch, because we seem to get a few viewers from there, which is pretty sweet. If you always want to reach out, you can find me here on social media, and you can always continue the conversation or just check out anything else that might be going on. This is quite often where I post links to the blog as well. So if you have been interested in reading a little bit more, you can follow the link right here. And that will take you over to my website where you can view the videos that are on YouTube, which will be a lot of Morning Coffee with Rob, Thursday Night Thoughts, Trail Tales, 15-second thoughts, and then there'll be an option for the live stuff there as well if you're not already somewhere where you can find it live. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have enjoyed hanging out with me and you want to see more of me and you'd like to support people, you can do so at one of these 2 links here as well, which would be greatly appreciated, but not a big deal. Also, a share or a like of any kind would be greatly appreciated as well. And that's actually more appreciated because the bigger we can grow the community, the better. I think we'll all have a good time and have more people to talk to. I'm also looking at trying to bring back my friend Angie onto the show as well to talk to her, since the first time we did it didn't work out quite as well. We had some technical difficulties on my end. So we're going to try and do it in a bit of a different way and see about having some people that would like to hang out, drink some coffee, and discuss things as like a virtual face-to-face, I guess. So if you have anything that you want to talk about, you can, like I said, you can hit me up here, or you can always hit one of the chats, and I'll be more than happy to talk to you from there as well. All right, I got to get rolling. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you happen to be. And I look forward to chatting to you some more. You won't see me over the weekend unless I have some other cool ideas that I want to do over the weekend. But you will definitely see me Monday morning for morning coffee. All right, I've enjoyed talking to you all today. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you all later. Have a great one. Special bye to you, Luke, over in the over on Get Vocal here. Have a great one. Bye.